I've been working on this collaboration with Nereus a long time, and in this new role, I'm very happy to be here today at the closing webinar. I see that a lot of the partners, public administrators, scientific, technological experts, decision makers are connected here in the audience. And I would like also to thank all the speakers who will present their stories, and their stories is what is important today in this context of Nereus. It's always the stories, the successes that tell us how Copernicus is actually a success story for all of us, for Europe, for the fact that it has free and available data that everybody can use and benefit of. Let me allow me actually to thank, of course, the European Commission. The European Commission provides the political leadership and the lead to such an important program, Copernicus, and also it helps in addressing all the important societal needs, which are the priorities for the Union. Thanks to Nereus, with whom, as I said, we have a long-standing collaboration, you actually provide effective links to a community at regional level of public authorities that among the core users of Copernicus. Copernicus is today, as Matthias mentioned, a suite of satellites, the Sentinel missions. We have 8 in operation. One is actually facing an anomaly, as it was just mentioned, and we have many more to launch in the coming years. It's the most diversified operational Earth observation program in the world, and it's a huge success, as I said, for all of us. Data from the Copernicus Sentinels, which are developed by the agency, feed into the services, the Copernicus services, and those services are the ones that help to address challenges such as urbanization, food security, rising sea levels, diminishing polar ice, natural disasters, and of course, last but not least, climate change. So we want to ensure altogether the continuity of this data for the benefits of the users. And in fact, we're currently developing the next generation of the Sentinel satellites, which address specific user needs. ESA, it's at the center of innovation, and we actually always look at new systems, and the expansion mission are doing that in the sense that they looked at new user requirements, additional ones, and technology solutions to meet those requirements. Innovation is part of ESA DNA, and we have many initiatives to support innovative exploitation of EO data, not only Copernicus, but also of other ESA missions. We plan to continue to accelerate this in the future, and we would like also to work on the new space topics. We are developing small sats. We are developing and working on a collaboration with new commercial initiatives that are also going to become part of the future of Copernicus. We have a firm commitment with Copernicus, jointly with the European Commission. You heard from Matthias, we work daily together, even on situations where you face difficulties, like, for example, how to meet user requirements at best in an occasion of an anomaly. We live today a digital age that relies on data, and Copernicus Space Component is the leading provider of data from space on the state of the planet. Copernicus must first and foremost ensure continuity of data and services. And this is something that we all it was reminded to all of us, and you can never take it for granted, for example, when we had the Sentinel-1B anomaly. For ESA, it's very clear that operational systems need continuation, reliable data flows, and support to applications now, but also in the future. We are committed in the agency to work with all our partners, the Commission, EUMETSAT, the industry, the scientific community, the users, for developing further and implement further the future of Copernicus. The Copernicus missions are also fundamental tool to support the European Union priorities. As I said, climate change, but also the Green Deal, with all what is linked also to the decarbonization of Europe in 2050. It's an ambitious program and needs activities to be planned long time ahead. And we're already designing the evolution of the next Sentinel missions. The next generation Sentinel missions, the expansion one, will ensure, in fact, enhanced continuity of today's application. We will support decision makers to reach, as I said, the carbon neutrality, and we really want to contribute with space solutions and space tools and space data to the benefit of all the European citizens. Copernicus for the Region initiative shows us that to what extent the regions have managed to understand and identify the positive model case at the regional level, and the potential and the great potential that exists in the exploitation of the data coming from Copernicus. Copernicus for the regions provide user stories, lessons learned, and crucial evidence about the benefits provided by Copernicus, which is of fundamental importance to sustain the program for the future. So you have an essential role in that respect and an essential story to take and to tell about how important it is at local level also the exploitation of such data. I hope that the exchanges you will have during this webinar will be fruitful and will be fruitful for the Copernicus community at large, and I wish you good work during this webinar and for the next steps. Thank you.